Hello, Michael. It's Yeti Blanc even. Longtime fan since 2016 or so. Loved so much about the show. I've barely missed an episode. Sure, there are bigger fans out there, but I don't know if any are more boring than I am. Really appreciated one of the areas where I just ran into something that I thought was just simply great and really began to appreciate your skill was during the corporate Michael bit. I don't think there was a single time someone called you Mike that you did not correct them, all while producing 15 other things at the same time on the show. And that was really great. Everyone loves to hear about themselves, so maybe this isn't that boring at all. But to make sure that I can seal the deal, I thought I'd read you the liner notes from Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass, Whipped Cream and Other Delights, celebrating its 60th anniversary this year, I believe. And so, Whipped Cream and Other Delights. A lot has been said about Herb Alpert's Tijuana Brass, and there's a lot more to be said about them. Their popularity has grown enormously in the 2 years since admirers started shouting, "Olé," for the Lonely Bull. It began with teenagers, we thought. But at the Brass debut as concert artists in San Francisco, we noted to our delight that it's easier to skin an amoeba than to catalog the typical Tijuana Brass fan. The teens were there, but so were the hippies and the squares, the little old ladies and the screen starlets, the celebrities and those that made them celebrities. In fact, one admirer who looked as though he stepped from a page in Esquire said, "You would think a lot of these people would be home watching the man who serves the bubbles." We noted another joyous thing. Herb Alpert was something special. His good looks and sensitivity brought an immediate response from the industry. The word is that Herb Alpert could make stardom in films. The agents, bookers, managers, and publicists picked on Herb and the Brass, and the phone started ringing. Life, Herb Alpert, and the Tijuana Brass are in happy harmony. There's a trumpet atmosphere surrounding the Brass today. The pleasure that comes from performing for enthusiasts belongs to them. Our joys are compounded by your acceptance. And so on behalf of Herb and the Tijuana Brass, we humbly thank you for listening. A&M Records. Little self-serving, but that's okay. Who am I to talk about, self-promotion? Let's see. I think I'll now continue with some liner notes from Daryl Hall and John Oates' album, H2O. Great piece of work this album is. Music was Daryl Hall and John Oates. Words are Daryl Hall, John Oates, and Sarah Allen, although we know that Oates was pretty much cut out of everything. Let's see. Produced by Daryl Hall and John Oates. Co-production by Neil Kernon. Mixed by Hugh Padgham. Mastered by Bob Ludwig. Larry First equals the synthesizer programming. Don't forget the Little Italy mandolinos. Not sure if we can say that or not. That's Daryl, John, and T-Bone. Oh, I love T-Bone. Engineered by Neil Kernon. Assistant engineers are Bruce Buckhalter, Michael Summers Abbott, and Barry Harris. This album was recorded at Electric Lady Studios, New York City, with art direction from Jeffrey Kent, Mick Haggerty, with design by Mick Haggerty, cover photography by Hero, inner sleeve photography, Larry Williams, equipment tech, Manhattan Project Specialist, Mike Clavana, management and direction are by Tommy Mottola of championentertainment.org. This is a little early for .orgs, but maybe they were ahead of their time. The champions are Randy Hoffman, John Bryan, Al Smith, Brian Doyle, and thanks to the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey. Oh, gotta love the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey. Bipartisan teams coming together to help do whatever they did for these two gentlemen and for all of us. This was from copyright 1982, Fust Buzza, Inc., Hot Cha Music Co., Unichapel Music, Inc., BMI. 1982, Virgin Music, Inc., administered by Chapel Music, not Chapel Roan. ASCAP, Joseph Weinberger, LTD, PRS, TPB, administered by April Music, ASCAP. 1982, I said ASCAP. ASCAP. 1982, Hot Cha Music Company, Unichapel Music, Inc., BMI. Used by permission, all rights reserved. Subscribe to Daryl Hall and John Oates' broadcast and send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Hall & Oates offer P.O. Box 000, feels like a trap, Beverly Hills, California, 90210. Good show. Greg Cody loves a self-addressed stamped envelope. He would love these guys. My wife is peeking in on me, wondering what in the hell I'm doing. So I think that will end